Welcome back, Spartans, to another Halo Master Chief mod video. Today we're going to be checking out Contamination. Now this is a small mod that is basically a recreation of a map from Halo 2, mainly just a certain little small segment of it that's been redone into a horde mode like variant where the Master Chief must take on wave after wave of constant flood onslaught where he is basically doomed, but might as well make the most of it and kill a couple flood while you're at it. Now, I'm not going to be using my webcam today. I haven't really been feeling too well, so I'm just kind of like, but I really want to get a video out. So either way, guys, let's get into it. This is Contamination. This recently came out on the Halo Master Chief Collection Workshop, and I gotta say, it's pretty dang cool. It comes to say that this is actually a complete recreation of an old Halo CE part of the campaign. That's right, Halo Combat Evolved. This is actually coming from 343 Guilty Spark. Now it's all been completely remade and recreated onto the Blam engine here in Halo 3, and it looks really nice. The lighting is really solid, and they are dealing with a full-on custom scripted horde mode. It's pretty sick. It comes with plenty of challenge, by the way. You're going to be up to your knees in flood, and they're only going to get worse from here on out. So the way the map works is it's basically you come in and you deal with the first wave of flood, basically just a couple of scavengers that's just kind of wandering around, kill those guys off, and now you're working your way into wave 1. So it's pretty dang cool. It basically works as how you would see in like a traditional horde mode you would see in other video games, except this time you're dealing with the flood. And it does work on a round-to-round basis, meaning that it'll go from round 1, where you're dealing with plenty of flood, to round 2, where it starts getting more of them, round 3, and so on. Eventually, it gets super challenging, by the way, as in I'm talking that this map will have completely be crawling in shielded elites and Marines, packing plenty of weapons, and those guys are fun when you're fighting 15 to 20 of these guys in a small compact room together. Now, the mod author also said that this is actually somewhat of a work in progress. The map itself is just pretty much made out of standardized assets that are found in Halo 3. However, there is some small possible future plans in the future, such as making his own customized texture, have his own little unique feel to it. And also he's thinking about possibly adding on and expanding more rooms to it. But it's just a possibility. Massive shout out to, I can't think of a good username for putting this mod out. Also, if you're looking for a little bit of extra fun to have with this game mode, there's also a little secret that's in it. There is actually a hidden song that is in the game that you can find if you find the 3 skulls. However, if you are playing on the Steam Workshop version, you will actually have to go and download custom files for that. Good thing is that this is not mandatory. Like I was saying earlier, I haven't really been feeling good, so webcam's off for today. I decided just to kind of make it much more of a simplified video so that I can work, on trying to get better. But yeah, this is a small, fun little map, tons of combat, and like I said, this does get very hard, and I'm not joking. There's a couple of rounds where I got completely pile-dried by these guys into a corner where they just beat me to death. It's super great. The highest round I managed to get to was round 8. And coming into round 8, like it wasn't even like a challenge. It was just, you have been marked for death by Kaiser.
The Kaiser has marked you for death, and the Legion obeys. Ready yourself for battle.
Absolutely insane the amount of flood that comes in. You gotta be fast, you gotta be witty, you gotta duck in and out, you gotta be constantly swapping and dropping guns to be able to stay afoot. I like it though. The challenge is really nice. I feel like possibly you can push it on past 10, who knows? But for me, I don't know, maybe I'm just not that good. But it is a challenging level, and for that, I definitely give credit where credit was due. I played this on normal, and then I also did a run through on heroic. Heroic is much more harder than the normal. I didn't try the legendary though. God help the soul who joins into that. Now this is, as if I am correct, I believe that this is just a solo campaign. So coming in with this, it's just going to be just you, at least for right now. There's also a good chance, going off of some of the comments, that we could possibly be looking at getting a multiplayer Spartan version in the future, which would be pretty sick. And that was something that I definitely thought of while playing the game. But it would be really dope to actually bring our own custom multiplayer Spartan here. We're starting to see more and more of this being a normality where we actually play in multiplayer and Forge instead of campaign. I don't really have any problems with these types of mods, but it's always like, you know, when you're playing in a special customized game mode, it would be nice if it was, you know, your own personal customized Spartan, especially since it's just a standard, no story kind of like ordeal. But either ways, guys, just a quick Halo MCC mods update. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm possibly going to be getting another video out possibly sometime later next week. Like I said, I haven't been feeling good. I'm also working on a couple other projects, but do not worry, I'm still here, Spartans. Stay strong, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and as always, I'm Spartan Phased. Away!